In September 2025, during a military UAP hearing in Congress, lawmakers were shown a piece of footage the public has still never seen in full, according to people present. The video appeared to show something extraordinary, a missile striking a metallic orb-shaped object in the sky and bouncing off, not exploding, not destroying the object, bouncing off, now obviously, if true. This would be one of the most physically shocking UFO incidents ever connected to a government hearing. Because this isn't just another blurry light in the sky. This would imply interaction, impact, materials, physics, and maybe most importantly, military interests. So what exactly was shown? Who showed it? Could there be normal explanations? And why are orb-shaped UFOs suddenly appearing everywhere in military reports? Tonight, we're breaking down the most dramatic alleged UAP footage Congress has ever discussed. The event took place during a closed-door UAP briefing connected to ongoing congressional investigations into unidentified anomalous phenomena. Over the last few years, Congress has become increasingly aggressive in demanding transparency from military and intelligence agencies regarding unexplained aerial objects. And by 2025, lawmakers were reportedly being shown classified material behind closed doors that the public still hasn't fully accessed. During one of these briefings, a congressman described footage involving an orb-shaped object and a missile encounter. The details spread quickly online because the claim sounded almost unbelievable. A missile allegedly approached the object, made contact, and then appeared to ricochet away. The orb itself reportedly continued moving. No explosion, no visible damage, no debris field, just impact and deflection. And that detail is what made the story explode across UFO communities. Because even among serious UAP investigators, this crosses into territory that sounds science fiction. But the important thing here is this: the claim didn't emerge from a random internet forum. It came from discussions surrounding an official government hearing. Now, here's where things get even stranger. Orb-shaped UFOs are not rare anymore. In fact, they may be the single most commonly reported type. Military pilots have described metallic spheres. Commercial airline crews have reported reflective orbs pacing aircraft. Some are small, some appear perfectly smooth. Some reportedly show no visible propulsion system whatsoever, no wings, no exhaust, no heat trail. Just silent motion, especially when trained military observers are involved. Now, to be clear, that does not automatically mean alien spacecraft. There are many possibilities: advanced drones, sensor errors, optical effects, electronic warfare systems, experimental technology. But what keeps the mystery alive is behavior. Some reported objects accelerate suddenly, some hover against strong winds, and now, allegedly, one survives a missile impact. That's why this specific case gained so much attention, because it suggests not just observation, but durability. This is the part where we need to slow down and think carefully, because the phrase bounced off can mean very different things. Was the object solid? Or was this a camera angle illusion? Could electronic countermeasures have disrupted the missile's guidance system? Those questions matter because modern missiles are incredibly complex systems. Some rely on heat tracking, others use radar guidance. But here's the problem: we haven't seen the full footage. That means everyone is arguing from incomplete information. One of the biggest misconceptions about UAP investigations is that governments are only looking for aliens. They're not, from a military perspective. The main concern is much more immediate: unknown technology operating in restricted airspace. If unidentified objects can evade tracking, outmaneuver aircraft, or interfere with weapons systems, that becomes a national security issue immediately. Imagine discovering another nation-developed propulsion systems decades ahead of current public science. That possibility alone justifies massive investigations. Once reports about the missile orb footage spread online, reactions split into two extreme camps almost instantly. But reality is usually more complicated than either side wants. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. And right now, the public evidence is still incomplete. At the same time, completely ignoring every military UAP report is also becoming harder. pilots report objects, radar tracks them. Officials investigate, Congress holds hearings, more footage appears, and then the public gets. Fragments. That cycle creates distrust, and it fuels speculation. Some think governments are hiding evidence of non-human intelligence. Now, let's ask the uncomfortable question. What if the footage is authentic exactly as described? Not aliens necessarily, just authentic. Well, first, it would suggest the existence of aerial technology behaving outside expected performance limits. And second, it would imply military systems struggle to interact with it physically, regardless of what these objects ultimately turn out to be. So here's where things stand right now. Governments are no longer treating every UFO report like a joke. They're investigating them, tracking them, holding hearings about them, and in some cases, admitting they don't yet have answers. That alone marks a major change in history. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want more serious deep dives into space mysteries and UAP investing, subscribe to the channel, because the next few years might become the strangest era in aerospace history, and we're just getting started.